So, what is the BJP's game plan in this? It hardly has any presence in the state of Tamil Nadu. It will have to piggyback on one or the other option, which is the Rajnikant option or the AIADMK option, because frankly, हिंदी में कहा जाता है उसका कोई अस्तित्व अभी तमिलनाडु में है नहीं बीजेपी का. So where do you think the BJP is looking at this entire alliance? Because many people say Rajnikant is more suited with the BJP. He is going to be more close to the saffron agenda. But he has said that, he will do secular and spiritual politics. So where does this actually come and merge with the BJP's agenda? Because BJP will have to be the catalyst, A, to make an entry, and B, to bring Rajnikant and AIADMK together.
See, first, the BJP is not a pushover in this election because in the last 1 year, the BJP has gained a lot of traction. Let's assume the BJP contests on its own. Keep Rajnikant aside for the moment. If the DMK and ADMK situation was there and the BJP contested alone, it would have secured very respectable 7-8% votes. It would not have been a poor performer. This everybody concedes today. But the BJP contesting alone means the defeat of ADMK and ADMK having a walkover. That might not be advisable from the BJP perspective. So the BJP would normally prefer an understanding with the ADMK. If the BJP contested alone, it would have established that it has this base. But if it contests with the ADMK, it will be regarded as piggyback. Look at the BJP's perspective. If they had allowed, okay, let anything happen, let the DMK win. Let us establish that we have a political base. This is the best opportunity. This would have been the best opportunity if Rajini had not entered for the BJP to do that. But the BJP was constrained by this fact that they would not like the DMK to come to power, and that is how the BJP, which had really no stake in the 2021 elections, opted for or is likely to opt for AIADMK because the BJP has not made its mind clear as yet. But Rajini's entry certainly makes a difference. You see, Rajini is in a way like in the sense of sharing the BJP philosophy. I would not call it ideology. I would call it philosophy. Because ideology means them versus us business. Ideology means, okay, if I have a view, you have a view kind of thing. So philosophically, there is an alignment between, there was an alignment between Jayalalitha and BJP, which did not allow the BJP to grow. The important point is BJP could not take advantage of the anti-Hindu, anti-national politics of the DMK because Jayalalitha internalized the BJP philosophy. The same situation arises now because Rajini is also of the same type. When he talks about spiritual politics, people outside Tamil Nadu may not be able to understand because this is an issue which we have discussed at length. Spiritual politics in Tamil Nadu, in Tamil, it's a very different term called Anmika Arasyal, which the Tamil people will be able to understand better. It is the rough translation of spiritual politics is not exactly right. When you talk about Anmika Arasyal, which is equivalent in English to spiritual politics, it means anti-DMK politics. This everybody knows because DMK is regarded as anti-Hindu. And Anmika means philosophically Hindu because you accept all the faiths. Anmika means you accept all the faiths. It's much higher than your secularism. When he means secular, he means this, which is probably in alignment with the BJP. So he has no conflict with the BJP on what is secularism. And Rajinikanth is not pseudo-secular. And he will never make the kind of communal appeals which the DMK and the ADMK make to Muslims or Christians. He will treat them as equals, which he has always done. He is a believer in all ways of worship. So, about Rajinikanth, philosophic alignment with BJP is not in question. That is to the advantage of both because they can align. That is the disadvantage of BJP because if Rajinikanth and BJP go separately, BJP will be the loser because Rajinikanth would, like Jayalalitha, internalize the BJP in his party.
Oh, all right, that makes a lot of sense.